Raymond Ray Charles Jack LaMontagne is an American singer-songwriter. LaMontagne has released 5 studio albums: Trouble, Till the Sun Turns Black, Gossip in the Grain, God Willin' and The Creek Don't Rise and Supernova. He was born in New Hampshire and was inspired to create music after hearing an album by Stephen Stills. Critics have compared LaMontagne's music to that of Otis Redding, the band, Van Morrison, Nick Drake and Tim Buckley. Early life: LaMontagne was born in Nashua, New Hampshire in 1973, one of 6 children raised by his mother. In his early teens he lived in Morgan, Utah and was more interested in drawing images of Dungeons and Dragons than in his schoolwork. After graduating from high school, LaMontagne moved to Lewiston, Maine and found work in a shoe factory. Career: 1999 to 2005, LaMontagne was inspired to quit his job and begin a career as a singer-songwriter after waking up one morning to the radio on his alarm clock playing the Stephen Stills song Treetop Flyer. LaMontagne began performing in 1999, while maintaining a part-time job as a tutor. In the summer of 1999, he recorded 10 songs for a demo album that was sent to various local music venues including Maine's Udflow Theatre, where he was hired as an opening act for John Gorka and Jonathan Edwards. A business executive introduced LaMontagne to Chrysalis Music Publishing, and in 2004 LaMontagne recorded the album Trouble with producer Ethan Johns and sold it to RCA Records in the USA and Echo Records in the UK. The album featured performances by Sarah Watkins and Jennifer Stills, daughter of musician Stephen Stills. The album sold over 250,000 copies in the USA and 500,000 worldwide. During a 2005 tour, LaMontagne performed at the music festival, Austin City Limits. An EP of LaMontagne's performance at the Bonnaroo Music Festival was released in 2005, and his song All the Wild Horses was part of the soundtrack for the TV series Rescue Me and the 2009 film The Boys Are Back. His song Trouble appeared in the TV series Alias, and his song Jolene was heard in the credits of the 2010 film The Town. His song Hold You in My Arms was featured in the 2006 movie, She's the Man. In 2005, he performed at 2 charity events, a New York City fundraiser for the victims of Hurricane Katrina and at the Warren Haynes Christmas Jam. 2006 to the present. LaMontagne's second album, Till the Sun Turns Black, was released in August 2006 and featured horn and string sections on several of the songs, with Rachel Yamagata providing additional vocals on the song Barfly. The album peaked at number 28 on the Billboard 200 album chart, selling 28,000 copies in its first week of release. The album spawned the single 3 More Days. In 2006 LaMontagne performed on The Tonight Show. The song Till the Sun Turns Black was featured on the television show ER, and the songs Lesson Learned, and Within You appeared on the CW drama One Tree Hill. His song Be Here Now was heard on the trailer for the movie Away From Her, in the film 27 Dresses, on the TV shows Bones, Cover Affairs and Brothers and Sisters. LaMontagne performed at KYSR's Lounge for Life charity concert on October 5, 2006 at the House of Blues in West Hollywood, California. He also auctioned off one of his guitars on eBay for its charity auction. Funds raised from the concert and auction went to breast cancer research. LaMontagne released his 3rd studio album, Gossip in the Grain, on RCA Records in 2008. It debuted at number 3 on the Billboard charts with 60,000 units sold. Working again with producer Ethan Johns, the album featured LaMontagne's touring band of Jennifer Condos on bass, Eric Haywood on guitar, and Ethan Johns on drums, and guest vocals from singer-songwriter Leona Ness. The song You Are the Best Thing was featured in the movie I Love You, Man and in the television series One Tree Hill. LaMontagne performed on Saturday Night Live in March 2009. The songs Sarah, and I Still Care For You appeared on the television series House. His song Let It Be Me was featured on the television series Parenthood and was included on the Parenthood soundtrack in 2010. It was also used in an episode entitled JJ from the 6th season of Criminal Minds, and in which we meet Mr. Jones, the 7th episode from season 1 of Fringe. LaMontagne's self-produced studio album, God Willin' and The Creek Don't Rise, was released in August 2010. In December 2010, lɑːmεν̏teɪn received Grammy nominations and won the award for Best Contemporary Folk Album. In August 2010, he performed at a Nashville, Tennessee charity event to raise money for victims of a local flood. The song, "Empty," appeared on an episode of Law & Order: Criminal Intent in 2010 and was heard during the film credits for the movie The Conspirator. It also appeared in Tony Kaye's film Detachment in 2011, released in the US in 2012. lɑːmεν̏teɪn performed on the program Live from Abbey Road in October 2006. The New England native was featured on VH1 Storytellers in 2011. In 2011, lɑːmεν̏teɪn sang a duet with Irish singer Lisa Hannigan, "Oh Sleep," which was featured on her Choice Music Award-nominated album Passenger. In April 2014, lɑːmεν̏teɪn released his fifth album, Supernova. The album went to number 1 on the Billboard Top Rock Albums chart. It was produced by Dan Auerbach of the Black Keys and recorded at Auerbach's Nashville studio. The title track was made available for download on iTunes and Google Play Music on February 25, 2014. lɑːmεν̏teɪn is currently on his fall tour in the United States. On October 9, 2014, lɑːmεν̏teɪn spoke and performed at the Grammy Museum. Style: lɑːmεν̏teɪn has a unique vocal style, which he says is created by singing through his gut instead of through his nose. He cites Stephen Stills, Richard Manuel, and Rick Danko as strong musical influences, while critics have compared lɑːmεν̏teɪn's music to that of the band, Van Morrison, Nick Drake, and Tim Buckley. Awards. For his debut album, lɑːmεν̏teɪn won 4 awards, including 3 Boston Music Awards and an XM Nation Music Award for Acoustic Rock Artist of the Year. lɑːmεν̏teɪn has received a nomination from the Pollstar Concert Industry Awards for Best New Touring Artist, the Brit Awards for International Breakthrough Act, the Mojo Awards for Best New Act, and was given the title of Best Voice in 2006 by Esquire. In December 2010, lɑːmεν̏teɪn received 2 Grammy nominations and won the award for Best Contemporary Folk Album. Controversy. On July 23, 2014, during a show at the Muja Gardens in Grand Rapids, Michigan, lɑːmεν̏teɪn interrupted a song and walked off stage as a result of 2 fans talking during his concert, after having previously asked the audience to quiet down. The incident included yelling profanity at the couple before walking off stage. Once the couple was escorted away, lɑːmεν̏teɪn continued the concert. Personal life. lɑːmεν̏teɪn lives in a farmhouse in western Massachusetts with his wife, Sarah Souza, and their 2 children. Sarah Souza is a published poet via Red Mountain Press and his sons are budding artists. He refers to himself as a very private person, and rarely gives interviews. Discography. Studio albums: Trouble, Till the Sun Turns Black, Gossip in the Grain, God Willin' and The Creek Don't Rise, Supernova. References. External links: Official U.S. website, requires Adobe Flash plugin, Ray lɑːmεν̏teɪn Storytellers on VH1, Ray lɑːmεν̏teɪn on MySpace, Ray lɑːmεν̏teɪn on Idiomag, photos of Ray lɑːmεν̏teɪn at the Boston Opera House on October 9. Exploit Boston. Ray lɑːmεν̏teɪn on PBS NewsHour's Art Beat, 810.